So today's video is a little bit different than normal as we're actually reviewing a couple of AirPod clones. For those of you that don't like clones, then this video isn't for you, but for anyone that would maybe like a set of AirPods but can't afford the huge price tag that comes with them, then make sure you keep watching. So we have two clones here from Nokia's, the i9S and the i10s, both TWS earbuds and both AirPod replicas. Now strangely enough, one of these clones really disappointed me and the other impressed me a lot. So to start with, this was sponsored by Nokia's. They sent me these clones, I didn't pay for them, but of course they will still get an honest review. So we'll start off with the i9S earbuds. In the box you get the case, the earbuds, a protective carry case, a USB cable and a clip for the case as well. When you open up the case you instantly see flashing LEDs and personally I just don't like this. The lid for the case is shut magnetically but the magnet feels fairly weak. The case has an LED indicator at the bottom and it's charged via micro USB. They look similar to AirPods but they have buttons on the back and they also have red and blue LED indicators built in. While the LED indicators are great to let you know what state the AirPod is in, I think it does make the product look much cheaper when it's flashing. You also have to hold the buttons on the back down for a few seconds to allow them to pair via Bluetooth. Now in terms of sound quality, they're okay but they're not great. Mids and highs are clear but bass is very lacking. In heavy bass tracks it just doesn't sound good, and even in more pop or vocal tracks it still sounds very flat, like there is something missing from the music. Now to be fair, these are $40 TWS earbuds so they probably sound okay for the price, but personally it's not something I would use myself, so not something I'm happy to recommend. The i10s, however, are a much needed improvement on these. You get a bit less in the box, you get the case with the earbuds, a manual and a USB cable, but the i10s are very close in terms of design to the real thing. If you tried to pass these off as real AirPods when out and about, you'd probably get away with it. In comparison to the real thing, the only real difference is there's a slightly different shade of white used on these. Without having them side by side to the real thing though, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. When it comes to the charging case, there are some clear differences, but I have to say I actually prefer the i10's case. You have the charging LED indicators on the front, along with a USB-C port on the bottom instead of the lightning port you'd get with the AirPods. The case is held shut magnetically and it does hold it shut nice and securely. When opening it, the top does feel a little bit flimsy, but it's fairly solid plastic on a metal hinge, so I really can't see this being an issue. And also on the back of the case, it doesn't have the connectivity button that you'd get on the real AirPods, but it's really not needed. Now with the i10s, of course, they don't have the button on the back, but it is touch sensitive, so you can still touch the back to pause and play, etc. And of course, both of the earphones do allow you to take calls. But now to the sound test. So when you connect the i10s to your phone, they actually come up as AirPods. After trying the i9S, I wasn't expecting too much from these either, but they have impressed me a lot. There's no hassle connecting them, you just take them out of their case and they're ready to pair. They fixed the issue I had on the i9S and I get a much richer full-bodied sound. Bass is much higher, it's able to reproduce the lower frequencies more accurately, and even punchy bass drums do sound much deeper. The mids and highs are also great. When listening to even heavy bass track, the vocals are still coming through clearly, and overall what I would consider to be a well-balanced sound. They provide a rich full-bodied sound, and I would actually say this is better than expected for the price. So a clear thing to point out here is that they do sound good. I would definitely use these and be happy with them. I mean, realistically, they're not the best sounding TWS earbuds I've ever used, but they are definitely the best value. With them being around the $50 mark, I would definitely recommend them if that's your budget and the style you're after. In comparison to real AirPods, they don't sound as good, but they are close. And with real AirPods costing about $150, they're not worth the extra $100. If we were going on sound quality alone, I would say the AirPods would probably be worth $10 to $20 more, to give you an idea of the actual difference here. And one thing I do find strange about these AirPod designs is they do stay in your ear. Looking at them, I wouldn't expect them to stay in my ear, but I've taken them for a run and they stayed in the whole time. Even if I shake my head, they still stay in there nice and firmly. Now in terms of specification on these, both are pretty good. The i9S is Bluetooth 4.1 and has a 45 mAh battery. That gives you 3 hours playback time and 45 minutes charge time to get the earbuds fully charged. With Bluetooth 4.1, I was impressed with the latency. If you're watching a film or something, there is a little bit of a delay there, but it's not much at all and I could still watch a film without being frustrated. The i10s, however, have upgraded to Bluetooth 5, so they are much better. I can sit there and watch a film and everything is perfectly in sync with the voice. When it comes to the i10s, you get 3.5 hours playback time, also 4 hours of talk time if you're using it on the phone. The charge time is slightly longer at 1 to 1.5 hours, but it's worth it for the extra half-hour playback time. And in terms of connectivity, both were fine. They weren't disconnecting on me. They've got a range of about 10 meters and I tried putting my phone down, walking far away, and it was still playing perfectly, so exactly what I expected. But I highly recommend, with only a $10 price difference, there really is no reason to go for the i9S here. The i10 is the much better choice. Another great feature about these earbuds is when you're actually on a call, the sound comes through both earbuds, unlike a lot of other wireless ones where the sound only comes from the right one. Coming through both really does make it a lot easier to hear the phone call, and the people at the other end I was speaking to didn't have too much problems either. But just be aware there's no active noise cancelling, so if there is a lot of background noise where you are, then the person on the other end of the phone is going to hear it. And they've also provided me with a 10% off discount code, so I'll leave that down in the description, and of course the product links are down in the description as well for anyone that wants to purchase them or just get some further information. But of course, if there's anything I've missed or you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But thank you for watching the video, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel.